Hello and welcome to Speaking Geek, the only YouTube channel that covers your questions about your favorite comic book superheroes. What is the history of DC Comics? DC Comics is known as the king of all comic books. It has been the leader in the industry since its start many years ago. They paved the way with their styles and strategies, and have many other comic book industries in America followed them, such as their rival Marvel Comics. The history of DC Comics has gone on to be a huge part of American culture. DC Comics were able to survive and continue to thrive even when there was times that they had gone through declining periods and comic books were losing interest. However, today they proved to be one of the most successful stories in comic book industry. The DC Comics made a name for themselves in 1939 as they were founded by Malcolm Wheeler Nicholson. During that time, the company was known as National Allied Publications. The initials for DC comic books were actually from Detective Comics, who stars Batman. With that series came the rise of Batman. There was another line of comic books known as Action Comics, which featured a new superhero named Superman. Over the years, these two superheroes became quite popular, and to this day, they're still one of the most popular characters to ever appear in comic books, and went on to spark the way for many other superheroes. It was during 1965 when the industry was introduced a new superhero by the name of Flash. This character was created many years before, but it was brought back to be updated and placed in popular times. With this character came other popular characters, such as Green Lantern. This time, more emotional and personal compelling stories were used along with better storyboards and artwork, which helped liven up the character. The company did the same with all the other characters too, which included Batman and Superman. Shortly after, the Justice Society and the Justice League of America was created, my favorites. Of all these superheroes, they gained great appeal through the cartoons and also the live TV shows that was on TV at the time. The Marvel Comics, who was at first not so eager to follow the same path of its rival, gave in and started to create their own group of superheroes. During the 1990s, comic books lost interest, but rapidly gained interest by rewriting the way the stories were made towards more of an adult audience. Not long after the DC Comics launched the superhero industry and revolutionized the world of comic books, the popularity began to grow once again. Their characters regained attention and stayed very popular, as with movies and theme parks, and so many other things that would keep them a big part of American culture. Thanks again for watching Speaking Geek, the only comic book channel that's just for kids.